we've got a bit of a different video, kind of a helpful video for y'all. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips, some things you could do to help you increase your MT levels. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to give you some consistent ways for you to increase your MT. Now, this isn't kind of like this isn't a miracle. Like, I'm not going to show you a glitch. It's going to give you like as much MT as you want. You're going to have to do some work, or you're going to have to do something with your Y team in order to get this MT. But if you actually like, I'm gonna show you the most efficient ways to make MT my team, and like how I've been making like 50K, at least like 50K a day, which honestly totals up over the week. So, anyways, I've got 5 ways for you today, so let's just jump right into it. So the first way, y'all probably know it, it's sniping. Now, sniping is honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's not my favorite way to make MT. And the thing with sniping is, um, get really lucky, man. You could literally just hop on the action house and literally make so much MT because you happen to find a card that's you get a card for cheap when it's really expensive. But on the other hand, you could be sniping all day and really you won't see anything. So, for those of you guys who don't know, sniping is basically buying a card under its value and then reselling it at its value. So, probably snipe just about any card in the game. You could snipe cheap cards. There are many different filters that you could use to snipe. I'm just gonna show you quickly what I mean, but let me know if you would like a full sniping tutorial. And you could really snipe at all different levels. Like I said, you can make MT, but it is kind of luck, and you could be wasting your time if you don't get anything. There are these filters right here. Um, Cards they generally don't go. Generally, they won't go like 500, 600 MT. So you want to put your maximum bid all the way up. And this is kind of the basic filter. And what you do is you move your maximum bid down and you just look. And if any card pops up, you want to buy it out. Because even the cheapest cards on here, um, they don't go for as cheap as 500, 5 to 600. So something does come up though, that's a dub. However, using this filter, even though you'll probably get something, I would say once every 5 minutes. Usually like spells of like less than 1,000. So you're not gonna make that much of a profit in my opinion. That's why I don't love sniping. There are many filters you could do. And again, let me know if you'd like a video on this. But like snipe different gem colors. If I'm gonna snipe pink diamond, for example. I wanna put it at the value of the lowest pink diamond. Which happens to be 5K, 6K. Yeah, so I want to put it to where there's not really many pink diamonds popping up. You don't really want to buy a J. Williams. But yeah, so you don't want to buy these, but doing this, and if you see another pink diamond pop up, you want to buy it, and then you could either use it or resell it. That's the basics of sniping. You could also snipe opals, man. But overall, like it's not my favorite method, but some people really do enjoy it. I can never snipe for long periods of time, but I will tell you though, like there would be days where I'd snipe for a while and get nothing. But literally, like just a few days ago, I hopped on the auction house just to see what was up, and I happened to catch a Jimmy Butler for 100K buyout. And Opal Jimmy Butler at the time was ending at about 140, 150K. So I ended up making a nice juicy 30, 40K profit on that. So yeah, like sniping could make you MT, but it kind of just depends on your luck. And like, yeah, it's really all your luck, man. Gotta be quick, but you know what? It's what it is, man. But anyways, method number two is going to be investing. Now, in this stage of the game, man, investing investing seems a bit outdated just because like the market seems to be always crashed, but the market does rise. Like for example, today they released all these packs, man, Evo super packs, old school, all these decade packs, man. So the market is just completely crashed right now. But then like when the packs go out of the market or before they release new content, man, the prices in the market will generally rise. So what do I mean by investing? Investing is basically buying something when it's going for cheap, holding on to it and reselling it when there is cards prices go up. So the difference between sniping and investing, sniping is buying a card quickly that was placed under value for whatever reason and reselling it, while investing is buying at a card at its value because you predict that it will go up. So like I said, investing can be very rewarding. I'll give you an example. A while back when Flash Super Packs came out for like the first time, I bought out the Alonzo Ball card for about 110K. After a few days after the Super Packs left the auction house, I ended up selling that Lonzo Ball card for about 180K. So you can see I made about 60, 70K just for holding on to a card for a day, and I mean for a few days. And I don't even like you get to use the card anyway, so it's not a complete L, you know what I mean? But that's basically what investing is. Investing is definitely the most risky thing to do on this list, but it really takes you no time. You just gotta like you gotta like predict, and there's a bit of luck to it as well. But like in generally to remember, buy when there are buy when there's new content and buy when there's super packs out. Like today is definitely a day to buy. Um, 2K always releases new content on Fridays. 2K always seems to reduce release. 2K always seems to release super packs also during the week. So those are days to buy. The best days, in my opinion, to sell are over the weekends. 2K never releases new content over the weekend. Usually you're just balling out with the stuff they released the previous Friday. But but yeah, like if I'm going to sell a card, usually I would do a Sunday afternoon or early Monday morning tends to be the best day to sell your cards. So yeah, and you can see my MT's a little bit low right now. But that's because I bought a lot today. The market was crashed, so I bought a lot, and I'll probably resell some stuff later on. Um, but yeah, so those are the two that have to do with the auction house. The second one is card evos. This one is decent. This is basically buying an unevoed card for a lower price, evoing it, and reselling it. Because once you increase the stats, get like a gemstone higher, the price will go up, and you'll see that. So honestly, like this is, I mean, first off, you gotta find the balance between like how much work you got to put into that Evo and how much MT you're getting in return. And this is a great day to actually do these because they just released a whole bunch of new Evos. So, I've been on that grind. I've been specifically working on this Lance Stevenson right here, trying to get him up to an Opal, man. It will take me some time, but I will do it. Because I bought him out for 45K and there is not an Opal yet up on the auction house. But anyways, like, this is honestly pretty solid because you're basically like, yes, you have to grind out the card, but if you actually play with a card and work with a card, you're literally making like bonus MT every week from playing with that card. So yeah, so one thing I do want to mention though are is the harder the Evo, more MT you're going to make off it. And there are exceptions. There are some that are incredibly hard, but no, they're incredibly hard, but like you're gonna make a lot of MT off. Like Like for example, Pink Diamond Nikola Jokic, that one's insanely hard, man. But you make a ton of MT off that one, or like Taco Fall or something like that. But then like some of the ones where it's like you just gotta like get 20 dunks or something, that's not gonna make much MT. Like I said, it's a process, but if you're playing games anyways, you might as well use these cards. You don't Evo cards. You don't have to break yourself down do it solely. But like I've been doing Carmelo, man. I've been doing Magic. We got a bunch of them in here, man. So just something to do on the side. And it's an extra way to make some bonus MT every week or so. So yeah. So all right. Um. So the next method to make MT has to do with your collection. And this is kind of a one-time thing. This is basically going to be to clean out stuff that you don't need in your collection. Now, if you're going for your collector levels like AD and other stuff, man, you probably should not do this. But if you're just starting my team at this point, or you don't really care about your collections, you're better off just selling the cards you don't really use. You can make a ton of MT. I bet you that there are a lot of items in your collection that you don't even know you have that, it's just empty sitting there. You don't even know it's there. So, for example, in your current collections, Sapphire, basically like all these cards don't really go for much, with the exception of Silver. For some reason, Silvers go for so much in this game. Kind of crazy. So, like, if you don't really want, like, I basically cleaned out almost all of my silvers, man. Silvers are going from still like anywhere from 1 to 4K, man, off all these silvers. That's kind of crazy. Also, the current series one tends to go for a lot more than the current. Same with the current heat check. You could see I have literally no heat checks in my collection, and that's because heat checks go for so much MT. So if you're not going for your collector level and you're not planning on completing any of these right here, sell your heat checks. Trust me, because if you got like 10, 20 heat checks, man, so like yeah, so definitely clear out your heat check collection. Moments, man. Once again, moments go for a ton of MT. So if you're looking to make MT, clear out your moments collections. Um, you can see here, I have nothing in my heat checks, nothing in my moments. So if you ever get one of these cards, man, sell them immediately. Like if you're playing TTO online and you get a heat check deluxe pack, just send it to your auction, man. It's just some bonus MT or like one-time things, but they honestly like it will get you that extra MT. Going down here, shoes. Like you might use a few shoes, but like most of the time you might have anywhere from 10 to 30 MT just sitting in your shoes collection, so you could just quick sell them. Or if you have diamond, maybe even gold shoes, like sell them on the auction, make some MT there. So yeah, that's what you probably have a lot of MT in your collection. About. Finally, talking about game modes, we got Triple Threat Online. This is This is obviously the best way in the game. This is the best game mode for making MT. Now, for those of you new players, don't get discouraged when you see like 100, 200 MT on the boards, because the truth is, yeah, the first 4 wins you get, they're gonna be pretty trash boards. Um, But those final 3 games may have some juice boards. Like I've seen 2,500 MT, I've seen 1,000 MT, plus with those wheels and multiple ball drops, man. It's like those large boards you could honestly make literally like 3 to 5K MT just from one game of Triple Threat. And the truth is, like, if you play TTO for about 2 to 3 hours a day, it will add up to about 30K a day. The only thing that I must say with TTO is you got to be able to win games, man. I would say if you really want to make MT from TTO, you got to win at least 75% of your games. You gotta win at least 75% of your games to play TTO. This is a squad I run with. But yeah, there are budget options. Honestly, like there are a lot of budget options. I'll show you one right here, man. I'll do a video on this, but like this is a great budget squad for TTO. I'm telling you. But anyways, those are 5 ways to make MT in this game, bro. Thanks for watching. Out.